Garage-built Transformer robot. James Bruton rides into the future. While most of us only dreamed about riding a real Transformer as kids, James Bruton, a British inventor and former toy designer, has actually done it. Yes, you heard that right. In a stunning mix of engineering and childhood nostalgia, Bruton has created a rideable, shape-shifting robot and showcased it in a full 21-minute reveal on his popular YouTube channel. And by the way, this is no movie prop or CGI illusion. It's a real physical robot that transforms between humanoid and vehicle form. And yes, Bruton can actually sit in it and ride it like a high-tech Power Wheels car. Transforming robots are amazing, made popular by blockbuster films and animated series. But turning that into reality, especially something you can actually ride, has long felt like fiction for us. Bruton set out to change that. Quite a few people have built real Transformers, Bruton explains in the video description, but not many people can ride in their Transformer because the car is full of robot and there's no space left for any passengers. So he did what he does best, made one himself, from scratch in his workshop. This is the most amazing robot invention ever made. Engineering the impossible. Bruton's Transformer starts in humanoid mode, standing slightly taller than him. Unlike the Autobots of the big screen, its legs don't actually walk. They're mostly for show, but the transformation is so smooth and mechanically impressive. Once activated, the robot folds in on itself, reshaping into a vehicle that can carry Bruton across pavement. It doesn't move at high speeds, but hey, that's not the point. The cool thing is in the transformation, and the fact that it actually works. The tech behind the robot. The robot has a mix of motors and smart control systems, all working together to manage its complex movements. The machine is powered by 16 different motors, 2 RC servos, 6 brushed DC motors with encoder feedback, 8 Dynamixel servos. Each plays an important role, from moving limbs to spinning wheels and adjusting panels during transformation. Brains and wiring. The robot is controlled by a Teensy microcontroller, a small but powerful board which is both affordable and also adaptable. It manages every critical function, from folding sequences and motor control to LED accent lighting. This choice also helps keep costs low compared to the more expensive industrial system. Wheels and frame. The robot's wheels are aligned with aluminum extrusions designed to be strong enough to carry a human, yet light enough to stay mobile. Steering is handled by linear actuators that respond smoothly to Bruton's inputs. Also, combined with a suspension system and careful weight balancing, the robot can maintain stability through transformations. A real milestone, considering how the center of gravity constantly shifts. I find this invention incredible and hope this will be available for our use. 3D printing meets practical engineering. A key part of Bruton's success lies in his ability to create it quickly. Many of the robot's outer panels and parts were 3D printed, allowing him to design, test, and adjust components rapidly. The printed panels are more than just for show. They help reduce the robot's overall weight, increase structural integrity, and give the machine a refined, finished look. It's a perfect example of creating functional robots. Inspired by toys built like a machine. I know what you might be thinking, but you're wrong. While the project may have been inspired by ride-on toys for kids, the final result is much more advanced. The robot doesn't just look cool, it's thoughtfully designed with real engineering techniques. Its structure has durability, reliability, and safety, all while maintaining a sense of fun and accessibility. The way Bruton has combined aluminum frame construction, custom electronics, and modular design shows not only creativity, but also an understanding of engineering best practices, the kind you might expect from a full-fledged robotics company, not a one-man garage. A practical limit, no walking yet. One limitation Bruton acknowledges is that his Transformer can't walk, at least not yet. The humanoid form is decorative and doesn't use bipedal locomotion. Walking in humanoid robots is an entirely different level of complexity, requiring advanced sensors, balance control, and real-time feedback loops. For now, Bruton is focused on getting the transformation process and mobility just right, and he's succeeded. The robot is smooth, reliable, and entirely rideable, and that's more than most people can claim. Who is James Bruton? Bruton isn't new to robotic inventions. His YouTube channel, which has nearly 1 million plus subscribers, features a wide range of projects, including Iron Man suits, open-source robot dogs, and massive 3D printed tech. He's a former toy designer who has turned his attention toward open-source engineering, often sharing schematics, code, and full build logs with his community. He's known for making complex engineering topics approachable for the average viewer like me. What people are saying. Bruton's video has sparked curiosity, admiration, and questions across platforms like Reddit, YouTube, and Twitter. "This might be the closest we've come to a real-life transformer you can ride," wrote one Reddit user. Not practical, but who cares? It's awesome. Some viewers were impressed by the engineering, but realistic about limitations. It doesn't walk, but it transforms smoothly and looks great, and that's already a win. Others focused on the DIY nature of the build. "You've got Boston Dynamics level innovation happening in someone's shed," one YouTube commenter said. A few pointed out the joy factor. Forget military robots and warehouse bots. This is the kind of robot that reminds you why people fall in love with machines. The Rise of DIY Robotics. Bruton's project comes at a time when more and more creators are diving into robotics using accessible tools like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, Teensy boards, and consumer-grade 3D printers. Online communities and open-source platforms have improved innovation in various ways, from walking robots to AI-assisted arms, and now a rideable transformer. Engineering is no longer just limited to big companies. People like Bruton can make stuff that is just plain amazing. I used to watch Transformers all the time, and watching James Bruton actually build a rideable, transforming robot, it really is commendable. TE. What hits hardest, though, is how normal it looks. Not a lab, not a billion-dollar company, just a guy with tools, patience, and a passion for building. There's something oddly satisfying about seeing someone take an idea that lived in cartoons and make it move across real pavement. Of course, it's not perfect right now. It doesn't walk or shoot lasers yet. But it transforms, it moves, and it carries a person. That's enough to excite me. And let's be honest, this robot isn't about to join the Autobots anytime soon. But if there were auditions for a Transformers 2025 version, James Bruton's robot would be first in line. It's not fighting Megatron, but it's definitely fighting gravity and winning. The transformation is smoother than some of the CGI in the early movies, and it even looks kind of heroic in robot mode. You can almost hear the mechanical click and clunk sound as it folds up and rolls off. That's what makes it so cool. It's proof that imagination doesn't need Hollywood. Sometimes it just needs a workbench and a bold idea. James Bruton's Transformer is not just an internet novelty or YouTube viral content. It's a meaningful contribution to hands-on engineering. It shows that with the right knowledge, tools, and imagination, garage inventors can achieve what once seemed reserved for Hollywood or high-end labs. It may not fly, and it may not walk, but it transforms, it rolls, and it carries its inventor proudly. And that's more than enough to ignite the imaginations of anyone who ever dreamed of bringing their toys to life. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more groundbreaking news on AI robots.